this is a how-to video on changing from point slope form to gradient intercept form to standard form for equations of straight lines. And we've got my equations, point slope form here, gradient intercept form here, standard form here, and I've just written as well that A, B, and C have to be integers, okay? They cannot be fractions or decimals. So I've got an example. I have a straight line and it's going through 2 points, 1, 4, and 7, 9. I'm just going to make this a bit smaller. And first thing I'm going to do is work it out in point slope form. So I need to have the gradient, which is m. Work out gradient, this should be familiar. You do y2 take away y1 over x2 take away x1. So these are my points, so I'm going to let this one be x2, this one is y2, this one is x1, this one is y1. So 9 take away 4 over 7 take away 1. And I go into this in more detail in the how-to video which deals with finding the equation of a straight line. So you can look at that if you need to. So 9 take away 4 is 5, 7 take away 1 is 6. So I've got my gradient, which is m. So my point slope form is going to be nice and straightforward. Y take away. Now I need a point on the line. I can use any point I want. So I'll pick this one. So y take away, actually I'll use this one. I'll do it both ways. Y take away y1, so that's y take away 4, is equal to the gradient, 5/6, bracket x take away x1, and x1 is 1. And that is in point slope form. Or if you use the other point, it will be y take away 9 is equal to 5/6, bracket x take away 7. Both of those are perfectly acceptable for point slope form. Okay, for gradient intercept form, what we need to do is intercept. Gradient intercept form, we take our equation, either one of these is fine, doesn't matter which one. We now need to put it into this form, so it's y equals. So to start that off, I'm going to expand the bracket. I'm going to do 5/6 times x, and then 5/6 times 1. So that's 5 over 6x minus 5 over 6. And to get it so it's y equals, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So that means I've got y equals 5/6 minus 5/6 plus 4, which is 19 over 6. So 5/6x plus 19 over 6. And if you need a recap on how to do fractions, please look back at my how to add and subtract fractions. So I've got my point slope form, either one of these, like I said. Now I've got my gradient intercept form. Final thing I need to do is my standard form. So for standard form, I need to have my x's and y's on the same side. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 5 over 6x from both sides. So I get y, subtract 5 over 6x, and that equals, on the right hand side, I'm just left with 19 over 6. We said we needed to have a, b, and c, so the numbers in front of the x and y's and the other number, they all have to be whole numbers, okay? They have to be integers. So to get rid of the fractions, get rid of these 6's, I'm going to multiply every single term by 6. So I'm going to multiply the y by 6, I'm going to multiply this by 6, I'm going to multiply this by 6. And by doing that, I get standard form. It's going to be 6y minus 5/6 multiplied by 6 is just 5, that's 5x. 19 over 6 multiplied by 6. The whole point of multiplying by 6 gets rid of the 6 in the denominator and just gives me 19. And that is now in standard form. So I've written the equation of this line 3 separate ways, okay? Point slope form, like I said, either one of these is fine. gradient intercept form where it's y equals, and then standard form when you've got both your x's and your y's on the same side. Hopefully that makes sense. If you've got any questions, please ask, and look back at the fractions videos and how to work out the gradient videos in the previous how-to links, okay?